Heads of departments in the public service received training on the handling of bullying in the workplace. The sensitization workshops held throughout the week zeroed in on the effects and remedies under a professional setting. Organizers say this campaign was welcomed and well received, as very often the focus tends to fall on students. Senior policy analyst Signa Makarovich says the Say No to Bullying campaign is just the beginning.
Today, as our sort of our last leg in our campaign, we now have our counselor, one of our counselors here, Mr. Jean-Louis, to provide information on the effects of bullying, and if you have been bullied, what can you do to help your self-esteem. We also have our Say No to Bullying wristbands, which we say to people that, hey, take this as a sign of support that you are, say no to bullying, because we recognize that it is a serious problem in the workplace, and we have to find ways in which we can curb this situation.
She says the plan is to eradicate bullying in the workplace.
Well, I cannot speak to the private sector, but I can certainly speak to the public service. We know that it exists, and so this for us is just a start. The next step is for us to now meet together to have a team who is going to look at, evaluate the current situation and what are the various strategies that we need to implement in order for us to improve bullying in the workplace. That we want it to become a situation where we don't have it in the workplace anymore. And we know it's going to take some time, but this is a start for us.
Counseling psychologist Callistus Jean-Louis says bullying in the workplace is any interaction between management and staff that makes the individual feel uncomfortable and intimidated. Not only does it take a toll on one's self-esteem, it also affects productivity.
The consequences of that is to the individual. It causes the individual to feel unsafe. It causes fear. It causes anxiety. It causes a high level of where the person feels sick. If you feel sick, you will get people taking a lot of time out. You will get people sending in sick leave, and all of that impacts the value and productivity in the workplace.
He says business places stand to suffer financially when its staff members absent themselves from work or resign due to bullying.
It can cause people to have high level of anxiety, high level of depression, or what you call clinical depression, and it also can cause suicidal ideation. It impacts them in terms of somatically with headaches, just name it. When you get your staff resigning or taking early retirement because of what is happening there, then you are losing out on your staff, and this institution now has to go and rehire and retrain. That means you keep pumping money, recycling money in something that you didn't budget for.
Suggestions for workplaces coming out of the Stop the Bullying campaign include the implementation of policies for zero tolerance of bullying that can be used as a guide for acceptable interactions between staff and management. Jean-Louis says for people being bullied on the job, documentation of the time and nature of the incident is necessary to build corroborative evidence in the event that action is taken. Jean-Louis also noted that it is important to confront the bully in a respectful manner. He added that if this action is futile, the matter can be taken to the shop steward and the respective union. If a person is still not satisfied, legal action can be sought. Lizandy Bovell-Jones, HTS News Force.